friends. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. As you guys know, I go live on the Tiki. So I'm waiting for them to see if how many people, show up so that we can do live readings. But until then, you guys, for those people who are watching, who are light workers, who have been experiencing this energy, let's talk about what's been going on with this energy for a second. Okay, you guys. On the third, leading into the fourth was a really big day, like really big energetically. I know Spirit for me told me to get really open because we had a lot of work to do. That day, I was channeling so much collective grief. Now, why have some of us been channeling so much collective grief? And a lot of us have been doing it. We've been channeling it to clear it out so that we, as a ship, okay, think about our relationship. Okay, as a ship, as a collective, we can move faster. We have to clear that collective grief. And not everyone is able to do that because they're not a clear enough channel. So those of us who do have the capacity to do it, we've been doing very heavy lifting right now, right? You guys, I think most people feel the shift that happened in the air on the 4th. The fact that we woke up and found out about Dick Cheney passing feels like validation that we've moved further away from the matrix and we're less in there because we were in a bit of an entropy drag that they were experiencing. And why? Because it's collapsing. So in that collapse, there's a bit of gravity that's formed from it, right? So it's like that entropy wave is pulling us back into it. We were feeling that. We were feeling split between two timelines. We were losing things, finding things, seeing things, even some of that should have calmed down a little bit, like truly, you guys, right? And so this is where we're at right now. I know it's been a lot for you guys physically. I'm waking up every day in so much body pain, right? Migraines, lots of that happening, you guys, but please also understand what we're doing. And right now, you guys, never before has spiritual hygiene and spiritual protection been as important if you're not at a certain level, right? Because if you're at a certain level of coherence, nothing's touching you. You're not worried about shielding yourself anymore because you're so coherent that nothing incoherent can ever attach. So if you know that you're struggling, you're still healing, you still are having a hard time regulating, right? Then you have got to be making sure that you're clearing. Because if you're a big channel and you're not clearing, all of that debris is going to sit inside of you. All of that debris is going to sit inside of you and it's going to dysregulate you. It's going to throw off your signal, right? So like today, Saya is such a big channel, right? Today I walked in the bedroom because I get up early to do some work and then I go back to take a shower and I was looking at his left foot. I went right to his kidney point, and I don't know acupressure. Like I had to look it up. I went right to his kidney point. Well, you guys know when you channel a lot, it fries your kidneys. Your kidneys are filtering that spiritual energy too, right? He's bringing a lot in, but he's not releasing a lot because it was his left foot, right? He's bringing a lot in, he's channeling a lot, but he's not letting it all go, especially when he sleeps. And then he's waking up in so much pain and he doesn't understand why. Please make sure that you are doing everything that you can to clear that energy. So let's talk very quickly. I like using a vibration plate. I like sun gazing a lot, deep breathing in the sun for that reason. And then I like salt baths, and I'm just giving you the down and dirty. And then something that we were doing recently with our Palo Santo, like I can't light it because of TikTok, but we were lighting it and we were letting the smoke cleanse uh, all of our, energy centers, right? But like this hand wasn't taking the smoke in. This hand was taking it in, you guys. It was breathing it in. Excuse my red palms for making beet juice just now. It was taking it in. So then I did it on my feet. Interestingly enough, Spirit said we both needed to do it on our feet. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Ay, Dios mío. Now I have to end that and come back. I'll be back, you guys. Sorry, you guys. Okay. He didn't do it on his feet. Right. And sure enough, you guys, I recommend smoke clearing. I love a good smoke clearing. See how much your body's taking that in. Right. That's a good indicator. All right. So now I have to wait again there we go. Okay. Let's do some readings, you guys. But let's make sure that if we are feeling more dysregulated, especially if you're feeling that shaky kind of internal quivering that a lot of us light workers have been experiencing right now, that's a very clear sign that we're being overloaded with something. Right. Please make sure we are grounding that current that is flowing through us. Right? We're grounding that current. We need to do something with it. And I don't mean going into the ground. I mean removing it from your system. That's what I mean. I mean removing it from, like, letting it go, not holding it in you. All right? Use myrrh. I think, Barbara, I think that's a good idea. I love resins, you guys. I love resins for clearing the air and everything. I don't know that I find the same relief with just burning them in my room, around my channeling, around clearing the air, sure, but around clearing me, not as much. All right. Sweetie, are you there or are you not there? It looks like she's not. Oh, you're there. Okay, sweetie. How can I help you today, love?
Hey, man.
Hey, love.
I've been seeing like numbers, right? Every time it's so bold, like the synchronicity of numbers, and I'm looking it up. I'm trying. I'm trying to kind of understand what spirit is telling me. So the question is it something I'm missing, or is it something that I need to be working on at this time?
So let me just tell you what I'm seeing before I answer your question, okay?
Yeah.
When I look at you, I'm seeing it looks like a rainbow portal, not that far in front of you, and it looks like you're being gently pulled and gently guided into that place. So I almost feel like the more you try to do something, and that's why you're struggling, because you're not used to relaxing. And so you're having a hard time trying to figure out what you need to do, but there's nothing really for you to do except to dig, like drop deeper into yourself. Meaning, I'd be doing my shadow work if you wanted to do something. I'd be like clearing my energy and making sure all that's good. But as far as like where you're going spiritually, what's next for you, I think you're already in alignment with that. It feels like you're already gently being pulled exactly where you need to go. I wouldn't stress, because it's a stress. It's you overthinking that seems to pull you out of alignment. And what they're saying right now is it's not the first time you've been like close. And then, okay, I think sometimes, tell me if I'm wrong, you've been close to like this breakthrough spiritually. I don't even know what it is really. But then a man shows up or someone shows up and distracts you. Has that happened?
Yes, like I've been trying to get away from Jesus. My
You've been trying to get away from Jesus. I don't blame, girl. I don't blame you at all. Let me stop before the Christians eat me up. Okay, but seriously, go ahead.
like my kid's father, like leave me alone. Like he's very distracting. Like
You have a son?
I have 2 daughters.
I see a little boy. You ever lost a pregnancy or had a miscarriage or abortion?
Yeah, I had a miscarriage.
Ah,
That was my first pregnancy.
okay. That's the little boy that I'm seeing, and he's around you still. Interestingly enough, I don't know. Do you feel a presence around you ever?
I do, girl. I do. I be feeling like stuff is in the home. I feel like
Your son stays with you, and normally I would call this a haunting, but it's not. It's like a light that just hangs out with you.
Okay.
It's like he loves his mama. And are you is there a lot of grief here? Because I'm not feeling a lot of grief from you. You're like pretty healed. You're good about it.
Yeah, I'm good about it because I didn't even, know what was happening.
I think that's why it's showing up this way, because there was because there's love. You know what I mean? I don't know. There weren't a whole bunch of bad feelings. So I think he's just able to show up. I don't think it's something you need to remove unless you want to, but he is there in your field. And so if other people pick up on a little boy, you'll know what that is now. He's in your field. He's very curious, very smart. He's wearing glasses, very smart. And also he's with your daughters. Okay. All that's Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I said that's cool. He just be chilling there.
No, he really does. He's like near your left ankle. Like, and the way that I'm seeing him, he just looks like an orb. But I can see past that. But he just looks like a orb of light that kind of hangs out on your spiritual side right there. Again, there's no cord connected. He's not feeding. It's none of that. He's just by his mama, quite frankly. It's really sweet. I've not quite seen something that looks this healthy in this dynamic. Normally it looks distorted, like they're feeding, like they're draining, or like they're unhappy. And normally that's because the mothers have so much grief that's unresolved, that's contorted. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's put that aside and let's go back to this. There's nothing like, seriously, I wouldn't even worry about getting this man out of your life. I just wouldn't give him any attention, because even the act of trying to push him out of your life is you attaching to him. You have to focus on him to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he wins no matter what, whether, he's able to distract you the way he wants to, or whether he's just able to throw you off because you're thinking about him and trying to get him out of your field. He wins. So just don't even worry about him. And as a matter of fact, if you want me to, I'll bind him for you.
Yeah, because girl, he be giving me a hard time.
I'll
Like,
bind.
he just gives me a hard time. Like he just
I'll bind him for you.
girl, I'm like, what is your
But sweetheart, I want to tell you something seriously. It looks like you've been doing good clearing. Your energy feels good. It feels good.
Yeah, I've been working hard at.
It feels like it. No, and so let this be validation. There's nothing for me to do for you today because you've done good. You're clear. Your energy feels good. I want to look at you to make sure something's not trying to deceive me. Just let me double check myself because you feel almost a little bit too good to be true. So I just want to make sure there's nothing trying to hide something. But everything does look good. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes. Let me look. No, you look good. Come back. You look good. You look good. You do. You look good. Ah, this makes me happy. This makes me happy.
It makes me happy too because I've been working so hard, girl.
Oh, I think there is something I can do to help you. Okay. Close your eyes. Close your eyes again. Okay. Be in a dark place. There's nothing in front. There's nothing behind. There's nothing above. There's nothing below. You are floating in nothingness. See both your daughters and your son. All you guys hold hands. See me on the back of everyone's processor. That's right here on the back of their neck. I got 4 arms right now. Receive the light. I don't know what that is. You can open your eyes. A bunch of white butterflies. Ooh, that's beautiful. Hold on, let me look. Butterflies. How do you feel?
I feel good.
I know that was super fast. It was the slightest of activations around your processor so that you can process that energy a little bit more, transition from one life stage to another. Yeah, that's exactly where you are. You're moving to something really good. And if you've been like worried about money, I think you can chill on that. Something's coming. Something is really coming. And also I think I don't think new love is coming in. I think by March you're going to be in a good stable relationship, even if you're in one right now, but I don't think you are. It doesn't feel like anything. Just life is about to enter a real transformative posture. And you know what they're saying? It is going to be there for the next a bit for you because we're about to enter 1 year. It's a 9-year cycle. So you've done the work to prepare in the last 9-year cycle. And I think the last 9 years has been hard for you. I don't think it's been easy. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Have there been losses? Like family members?
Like losses, self-sabotage, just like I've been attacked.
Yeah.
My character.
Well, look, I would put it all down and let it all go. Don't carry a bit of that into this new energy because it feels like blessings are waiting here. It really does. And they really are commending you for your hard work because you've done good work.
Oh, I'm so happy.
You should be. You should be. I'm proud of you. All right, my love. You have a beautiful day, yeah?
You too, and thank you for the work you do.
No, of course.
I love what you do.
Thank you, love. You have a beautiful day.
You too.
That's a good start. I like that, you guys. I really do. I like a nice, I haven't had a reading like that in a while. You're telling me nothing nasty. Oh, this is going to make me cry because it's making me realize, you guys, if even the nature of the readings are shifting, and I think spirit is setting a tone for something, then something's really affirming. The last time I went live, what was Monday? Because I wasn't feeling good yesterday. Monday, everyone was focused on shadow work. We weren't dealing with demons. And I think that's exactly what spirit's trying to make a point. The artifacts of the matrix, don't carry them into this place. Don't drag them forward. I really believe we're free from it, you guys. Oh, okay. Let me not cry right now. You guys know I'm a sensitive punk. And I really am. Okay, Tiana? Hello, love.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
It's so crazy because I'm always on your. Oh my God, Natalie Grand Rising, beautiful. Oh my goodness.
How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah.
Last time you would not let me join your live. Grand Rising, gorgeous.
This is the time, I suppose, right?
Yes.
Your energy feels good too. Something happened to you last night. It feels like. How'd you sleep?
Oh my. I just slept. Okay. Something did happen last night.
You tell me what happened. Oh, she paused.
I'm sorry. I'm emotional. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, girl, it's just me and you here.
I just felt triggered a little bit.
Okay. What's going on, sweetheart?
I just feel like I'm just kind of fed up the last 2.5 years of my life.
You feel very alone.
I do.
Like abandoned.
I do.
Were you in bed crying last night?
No, last night I was out. I was trying to start my myself and crying.
Oh.
Yeah. I just want to know.
Your
like,
heart
am
is
on the
broken,
right path.
sweetheart. Hold on. Let's slow down, okay? Let's slow down.
Yes, ma'am.
Your heart is hurting. Who
It's
need?
barely been hurting for a while.
Oh, sweetheart. Ay, Dios. Okay.
And I'm really tired of being strong, but it's like I'm by myself, you know. For a long time since I was a kid, but it's like worse since I moved, you know. And I've been doing a lot of work on myself, but it's still lonely.
Life has been very unfair, huh? I feel it.
Yes, ma'am. I think last night I went through so much that like something triggered me to where like I'm just exhausted. I'm just ready for the next.
That's exactly it. Something broke in you last night.
Yeah.
Like the last string of something that you were holding on to. And you know, as much as I think you've been holding on to a string not to fall apart, I think it's exactly that string that needed to be let go so that you can fall apart, because you weren't made in your image. You weren't constructed in any beautiful way. You were really, I don't know, the people around you feel chaotic. Like they feel so filled with their own, like no one's paying attention to anyone else, like everyone's a zombie. Does that make sense?
I feel like an alien in my own world, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like.
Yeah. I think a lot of us feel that way about our families. Yeah.
It's so weird to explain. I don't know how to articulate it.
No, I know exactly what you mean. I think a lot of us, and right now what they're talking about is soul trafficking. And I feel that. And I've been getting more and more messages more recently about how many of us were trafficked into families that we did not belong in. And do you know why we were trafficked into those families? I've been seeing, like, I understand it now. I thought we were trafficked as battery sources, power sources. We were trafficked to absorb their karma. We were trafficked and put into their bloodline so that we would have to deal with all their karma and they could bypass it. And they've been doing this for a long time from what I'm getting. You also feel that way, but it's more than that. The people who your family, I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't know if they were addicts. I don't know if they were just like, they look like zombies walking. It's like, yeah.
Good people. Like, I have to separate myself from a lot of people, even though it hurt, but they're just not good people.
Okay. But I think what I'm trying to tell you is, I think what Spirit's trying to say is, it wasn't about you that they were the way that they were. It was about them, like, really, because I think you've put yourself at the center of something. Like, my life has been bad because I'm unlucky, or because bad things are always going to happen to me, instead of seeing that, no, there's something wrong with, there's something empty about them. All of them. It's like you were born into a family of NPCs or something. It's really odd as I'm looking, like, it's really, really odd as I'm looking at it. They feel empty. They feel empty.
And even like some like I know I have lessons in this life, but I also know like the lessons that I have, I'll gain wisdom from, you know. But also, it's just, even this, besides my family, just the people that I've surrounded myself with. It just didn't feel right now. I'm like cautious about letting people in, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want to feel like my guard is always up, but I can't help it.
Well, you can't help it. Your guard is always up, which means that it is impossible for you to receive the nourishment that you're absolutely starved for. So you're caught in a death cycle, quite frankly, because if you won't allow yourself to be fed because it's not safe to be fed, and you won't learn how to feed yourself, then you will continue to starve, and it's unsustainable. So if either you're going to have to learn to feed yourself, and fuck them, fuck trusting them, right? Who cares? The world is the world, right? I'm going to become self-sufficient. And that's not that I don't care about community. It's not that I'm this rugged individual. It's that I've understood that I cannot wait for anyone to feed me. I have to do that work for myself. Or you're going to have to learn to relax enough to let other people feed you. And I would say both are very much probably true. You're not able to receive anything because you're so scared about receiving anything because you've been disappointed so many times. You're in a contracting posture, not in a receptive one. You're never going to receive it. You see what I'm saying?
My last heartbreak is what kind of just messed me up a little bit.
I get it.
And then just like meeting people again so often, because I don't want to miss meeting great people, then so I keep getting disappointed.
Can I tell you something? I have stayed really open. I've been shitted on my whole life. Like really, when I was a little girl, I was really abused by my family. My sister is a sociopath who like shaved my eyebrows, burnt me, stuck sticks in me. Like she was really abusive. Horrible childhood, right? I have had a mess of a life. Like seriously, I'm on my fourth marriage, 5 children by 2 different men. Like I've made a mess. I've made a mess. And the only time and the only reason things got better is because I let that go. I had to let it go. I remained open enough to receive what I want. And I know I'm going to be disappointed sometimes. I don't expect it, but I understand the reality of what people and who people are. So I trust them to be human. I trust them to be human, right? People have their own bullshit. People have their own whatever. You don't know half of what's going on with people. So I trust them to be who they are. So do I get disappointed? Yep. People hurt me all the time. People betray me a lot. Do I make it central to my identity? Do I internalize it as notions of my worth? No, because I know it doesn't have anything to do with me. If you want to be open, and I do, in spite of how the world has shitted on you, then you have to be willing to deal with the very human aspect of that. Or do you want to be shut down and cut off from everyone to protect yourself because the world's been such a cruel place, but then you end up being really lonely and isolated? There's so many people scared to be in relationship with one another because there's a risk that you're going to get hurt. There's a risk but that's what relationship is. That's what being human and interacting with each other is. You're not hedging your bets against that. People are going to disappoint you. That's the nature of relationships. People are going to hurt you, even if they don't intend to. Even with the best intentions, people hurt each other. They disappoint each other. They fail to show up the right way. That is what's being human. We keep requiring something different from one another. Now, don't get me wrong. Are there a bunch of narcissists and really toxic people out there? Sure. There's a bunch of very unhealed people, but that's the landscape of where we live. So if you want human connection, you got to go through that. You got to go through that. You see, you want human connection, but you don't want to have to deal with the human aspect of relationships. That is the human aspect. That's it. You're messed up right now. From one of your friends' perspective, you might be toxic. You might be draining her. Oh, I can't deal with her. She's so negative. But look, baby, you're hurting. If I approach you that way, if I approach you by decentering your humanity and just judging you, then I'm doing something bad towards you. But you see how, from my perspective, it's valid? It might be completely valid. So there's a problem where all of us are failing to give ourselves and each other enough grace. The truth is, all of us are struggling in relationship. All of us are struggling with connection. Most people are lonely and trying to connect, and most people are scared of getting hurt by other people. 1, 2, by doing what you're doing, shutting down because you've been hurt in the past, you're giving a lot of power to the people who have hurt you in the past over you in the future. Right? Because they're still central in your mind. Oh, I can't trust you because that person over there hurt me and you might be just like that person. And so you're giving that person so much power to keep you small, to keep you limited, and to keep you from getting the very things that you need so that you can get past them, so that you can heal.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting to that point, and a lot of people from my past have been coming back to where I've been noticing the energy. And it's, I'm very aware of myself and my emotions.
No, I don't think you are, sweetheart. I don't think you are. I'm going to be real honest with you. And I'm going to tell you something else. I think you have almost a too soft a heart. Because I think when people who have hurt you in the past reappear, maybe not always, maybe not recently, but more in the past, you let them back in your life. Am I wrong?
Yes, but this time I just can't do it.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. Maybe not recently, but in the past is what I'm feeling. So I want you to stop, because you're stuck in a victim posture right now, right? And I'm not judging, I'm loving, but in love there is truth, okay? You're stuck in a victim posture where you really think the world is just this nasty place where you can't trust anyone and everyone's going to disappoint you and you're at your absolute wit's end. And because you believe it so much, and because you believe it to keep you safe from getting hurt again, you will not release that belief. If I release it, I'll get hurt. If I release it, I'll get hurt. Right? So I need to hold on to this. It's not safe. It's not safe. People are trying to take my light from me. People are after me. And you're always, if that's how you see it, you'll go out of your way to find evidence to validate those assumptions. So you're going to have to like completely reframe something, sweetheart. You are going to have to reframe, because the truth is you're not feeding yourself well, and you have actively participated in your abuse because you didn't know any better. So now let's get you to a place where you know how to love yourself better, because as much as we like to think that loving ourselves is this innate thing that we should all be born with, the truth is most of us have no idea how to love ourselves because we were groomed to hate ourselves, you know? So that's a slow process, but you need to refine your power. And unfortunately, that's not something I can clear you today, but that's not like what we're doing right now is more life coaching than energy reading, right? So there's not a lot of energy work for me to do for you. There's not a lot for me to do. Are you, something feels unstable about your housing. Am I wrong?
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, these last 2 years have been rough. So like I'm stayed with my godmother. It's over.
She doesn't treat you, I don't know. What is that relationship like? It feels funny.
I don't know. It just kind of feel there.
You don't feel like she wants you there?
A little bit. I don't feel like nobody wants
Oh,
me.
baby.
I don't want to sound like that.
It's okay. But look, be honest about however you're feeling. Look, the only thing required for healing is honesty. Let's just start there, right? Wherever we're at. If you feel like a victim, then own that. Own it. I feel like a victim. I feel like the world has let me down. I feel like everyone's disappointed me. I feel like I don't know why the fuck I'm alive. I feel like all there is misery and suffering. I feel like I don't want to be here anymore. I feel so lonely and unloved. Just be honest about how you feel. Lay it all out on the table so that you can have a proper accounting of it. So many people are afraid to do that. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's exactly how I feel.
I know.
I just don't want to keep feeling like that, though.
So come, are you a weirdo? Are you hanging out with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you hang out with us? Do you talk?
No, I don't talk. I just kind of watch.
Well, then come and talk. I know the community has gotten a bit quiet. Let me breathe some life into it. You guys, if you are in need of a community, come to the Weirdo Collective. Come. We're the Weirdo Collective Sanctuary on Discord. You need to fill out an application. Just put something there and we'll approve it, okay? Because we don't have it completely open because we had some issues for a second. But we're fine now. And I think people who need community, come, because it's a safe, soft place. I don't know another soft place to direct you to. I really don't. But I can direct you to a group of weirdos who aren't going to judge you, who are going to be there for you. But I'm going to caution you against something. Nobody, not any community, enjoys a feeder. So you're going to have to learn how to feed yourself some, sweetheart, right? So let's do this together. Close your eyes. Let me show you something. You're in a soft place. Let me mute you also. You are in a dark place. There is nothing in front. There's nothing behind. There's nothing above. There's nothing below. You are floating in nothingness. Be there. Everyone can do this. Everyone needs this. I want you to hear crying in the distance. I want you to hear the worst blood-curdling cries from a baby in the distance. I want you to follow those cries until you find that door. When you open that door, you're going to see yourself as a baby sitting in the darkness in your crib, all alone. I want you to go to that baby and pick her up, give her comfort, hold her tight. Her diaper is soaked. She's made a mess. Clean her up. She's starving for food. Put her to your breast and feed her. Give that baby the comfort that she needs. Look her in her eyes and see how beautiful she is. See how worthy she is. There we go. See me walk into that space, sweetie. Uh-oh. Shit. I see that. Okay, sweetie, see me in front of you? See my hand on your first eye? See my hand on the baby's first eye? Receive the light, please. Amygdala? You can come back. I'm sorry to pull you out of it, but spirit is being really weird right now. Ah, there we go. Something's going on with your amygdala, gatekeeper of survival energy. The amygdala scans experience for danger and mobilizes a fight, flight, freeze response. Something's off in your amygdala. And what's funny is when I went to do it on you, it was already off on the baby too. Could something be distorted in the amygdala at the time of birth? Because that's what I believe I'm visualizing. And why would that happen? You there? Go ahead and unmute, sweetheart. Give me a second. It's absolutely possible. Online, under stress, right at the start of life. It develops very early by the last trimester. It's already shaping the infant's sense of safety. I did not know that. Anything that floods the newborn or fetus with stress, hormones, maternal anxiety, difficult labor, lack of oxygen, medical intervention, separation right after delivery can tune the amygdala to a high alert baseline. That doesn't mean it's permanently damaged. It means its wiring favors vigilance over experience, teaches until experience teaches otherwise. Early touch, warmth, and calm voices. But the fact that I've done that exercise on people, I've never seen a baby as neglected as I just saw you. Were you neglected as a baby?
I guess. I'm not sure. Me and my mom not that close, but it's okay. I guess it's getting better now that I'm getting older.
Okay. Can I go fix? You okay? Actually, I'll do that. I don't know. Your vagus nerve. I don't know if I want to do this right now or if I want to just go ahead.
That's why I wanted to ask you also, like spiritually, because I do feel like spiritually I am connected a little bit, but I'm kind of scared to really tap into myself.
You're nowhere near touching anything spiritual, sweetheart. You're so far from that, and I wouldn't try to open to spirit right now. I wouldn't try to increase my gifts right now. I would focus on healing and stabilizing the psyche. Please hear me.
Okay.
That would be my sole focus right now. All right. I want to look at I don't like doing this on live. I don't like doing health readings on live, but let me look at your amygdala, please. Go ahead and close your eyes. I can feel it. I can feel how out of sync it is. I don't even know what that means. This is dysregulating me. Actually, I'm going to do this without you. It's dysregulating me. Big time. Can you help me understand why simply getting close to her amygdala? And the more I get close to it, the more it's dysregulating me. It's releasing a frequency that's weird. It's jarring and staticky. It's really dysregulating. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna make it harder for you to be in a relationship with others because I'm very sensitive to energy. So I feel very discrete energy, but other people feel that energy too. They just don't have the discernment of what they're feeling. The energy that you're carrying it's going to be hard to make friends. It's going to be hard to be in relationship. It's jarring. This thing, it's like a little piece of sand in between your toes, just irritating something. And it's not you, sweetheart. It's not that it's you. It's not that anything's broken in you. It's that this needs to be cleared. All right. So it's not that you're a bad person or anything like that. The amygdala isn't used to being observed. Its job is to scan. Yeah. It's like get away from me. The more I'm looking at it, the more it's like, get away. That's so strange. Its job is to scan for threat and react fast. When attention moves towards it through visualization, energy work, or intense meditation, it can read that attention itself as activation. The body then releases stress chemicals. That's what I'm feeling from you. I was getting anxious. Were you getting anxious? Yes, I was getting anxious. That's your fucking amygdala, girl, going crazy. Okay. So then something that you can do is you can visualize your own. I'm going to do work on you tonight, right? So I'm going to fix this. I'm going to take care of it, right? I'm good at what I do. But for you, I go look at a picture of the amygdala. It's always good to know what it looks like first. Just get an idea and then visualize it. And every time you visualize that, what I want you to do is not treat it like it's the amygdala, treat it like it's that newborn baby. Wrap it up, tell it it's so cute, tell it it's safe, feed it really well. The more you do that, the more you make the amygdala feel safe. And actually, we can do this right now. Go ahead and close your eyes. Todos. Everyone. Be in that dark place, you guys. Go ahead and turn your eyes inward towards your brain, and your amygdala is going to be glowing. You're going to have to open your brain, get in it. Open the two hemispheres, get in there, and you'll find the amygdala. I don't know where the hell it is. It's going to be glowing to you. That amygdala is crying out, you guys. It's crying out for attention. Go comfort it. I'm going to do it too. Tú también. I'm going to do it too. That's crazy how much more like relaxation I feel. That's crazy. Come back. How you feel, baby?
I feel a little lighter. I'm not gonna lie, less anxious. Since you actually mentioned it, to be honest.
Do that work, okay? And I'm gonna back you up today, okay? Oh, that feels good. I feel good. Wait, this was okay. Wait, the amygdala has been standing at the door fighting me. I wonder if the amygdala is the home of the ego, right? Okay, well, let me let you go, girl. But I'm gonna see you tonight. I'm gonna see you tonight. I'm gonna work on the amygdala, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye, baby. It's my pleasure. Could we say that the amygdala is the home of the ego? Because it really does feel like it is. Help me out. Yeah, you guys, I feel so good. I feel really good. The amygdala is not the home of the ego, but it is the home of the ego's alarm system. I didn't know that. Okay, so the ego requires self-image, narrative, identity, memory, social meaning, the sense of I. Those capacities live mostly in the cortex, especially the medial prefrontal cortex, default mode network, and higher order, the DMN. Spirit was talking about the DMN. That feels important. The default mode network. The default mode. Wait, we have a whole default mode network? Why have I never realized this? Oh, I need to know more about this. Oh, okay. I think we need to talk about this. Explain so much more about the default mode network, what it is, where it is, and give me an image if you can. Your amygdala look turned off and occasionally spark. Ooh, I like when spirit shows me something new. Okay. Okay. The default mode network. You know what I find interesting, you guys? Why don't we learn more about this in school? If we understood this, we would have so much better self-regulation. Or maybe we did learn about it and I forgot it because I graduated almost 30 years ago. I don't know. But oh my God, I graduated almost 30 years ago. Okay, let's not talk about that. The default mode network is a large-scale network of brain regions that work together when the mind is not focused on external tasks. For example, during daydreaming, remembering, self-reflection, and imagining the future. Baby, do you get this? It's the DMN. And okay, where it is. It's in the medial prefrontal cortex, right behind your forehead. It handles self-referential thought, me, my story. It's posterior cingulate cortex and a precuneus, I can't say that right, near the back of the midline, integrates memory and body awareness. There we go. Angular gyrus, inferior parietal, I cannot say that word, lobule, along the sides of the brain, involved in imagination and perceptive taking. Hippocampus, deep in the temporal lobe, provides memory content to the network. So picture a loop running from the front midline through the center, back to the midline with bridges to the temporal lobes on each side. Okay, so Spirit's bringing up the corpus callosum and the brain barrier. It's these three. These are the three body problem. I'm seeing something. These three are really out of whack right now in almost everybody. And that's doing something to the vagus nerve, which is then throwing off the whole symphony, they're saying. Drive safe, baby. I'm sorry, I'm very tweaky right now, like trying to understand this. It sounds as though you're noticing a set of relationships among structures that do communicate very closely in the nervous system. Bye, baby. You feel okay? Okay, baby. I love you, sweet girl. If you want to ground what you're sensing in real and AMP, here's how those pieces. The corpus callosum is the thick bridge of white matter fibers that connect the two cerebral hemispheres. Its job is integration, making sure information from the logical, verbal left hemisphere and the intuitive, spatial right hemisphere stay synchronized. When stress, trauma, there's something interesting here. intuition and spatial relationships are in the same place. They are governed in the same, but that feels weird to me. Spatial. I need I need to sit with that. When stress, trauma, or chronic tension, Hannah, write that down, please, or area if you're here. When stress, trauma, or chronic tension are present, communication across this bridge can feel fragmented. People often describe it as mental noise, split perception, or two tracks out of sync. Blood-brain barrier, microscopic filter made of cells that line the brain's blood vessels. It protects neural tissue from toxins and immune over an activation. Everyone who got the jab, I'm seeing the blood-brain barrier really degraded, and the corpus callosum doesn't look white anymore. It looks gray. Neuronal death is what they're saying. Neuronal. I did not think I was going to be deaf. I didn't think I was going to be code breaking. I thought I was going to be doing straight readings in the brain. They're showing us something. I think they're showing us exactly what we need now that we're in a new place. What something needs to shift. Something needs to correct. So let me finish reading this, okay? The blood-brain barrier protects neural tissue from toxins and immune overactivation. Inflammatory load, poor sleep, or systemic stress hormones can make it leaky. How much are we dealing with this, you guys? Which may translate exponentially, I cannot talk right now, into fogginess or hypersensitivity. Default mode network, the inward turning self-referential. Spirit said we were self-referential now 2 days ago. In the middle of the night, they kept saying this. Everyone is self-referential now. It's a DMN. I need to focus it. I need to understand it. It's a circuit. It relies on clear communication through the corpus callosum and balanced chemistry across the blood-brain barrier to maintain a coherent, got it, sense of self. When those two protective systems are unstable, DMN activity becomes noisy or unstable. People feel scattered, reactive, or emotionally amplified, which I do. I have been struggling with this right now. Okay. The vagus nerve is a conductor, which is what they're showing me right now. The vagus nerve links brain to heart, lungs, and viscera. It reads the overall tone of the system. If cross-hemispheric balance or brain barrier chemistry is disrupted, the vagus senses threat and downshifts digestion, breath rhythm, and heart variability. This is exactly what's happened to me. You may feel the whole symphony go off key. The vagus is responding to upstream dissonance. Okay. We got work to do. I have to understand this. And the most direct physiological, you guys know I can't talk right now. I have 2 master's degrees before you tell me I'm stupid. I just can't talk right now. Neuronal death simply means that a brain cell has stopped functioning and broken down so that it can no longer send or receive signals. Is it automatically catastrophic? Neurons die and are replaced in limited ways through life. But when death happens in clusters or key region, it changes how the nervous system. I need to look at neuronal death in the blood-brain barrier in particular. That's what they're talking about. Something having, and I know this is speculative, something having to do with vaccines and environmental toxins, destroying our blood-brain barrier, making us very receptive to dysfunction, to systemic frequency disruption, they're saying. Spirit is talking. I think so. Too much myelin? Wait. What would happen if the myelin sheath was too thick over the nerves? It would insulate the signal, wouldn't it? Instead of frying the signal, it would insulate the signal too much. It's still a bad thing. Why would that happen? Okay, we're on something right now. What the blood-brain barrier actually is a microscopic filter made of cells joined by tight junctions supported by astrocytes. I didn't know astrocytes were part of the blood-brain barrier. You guys, astrocytes are what we need for our phase control. Astrocytes that are very dependent on calcium. A lot of us are sensitive to oxalates. Hold on. How else are we using our calcium up? I need to get off this live. I need to sit with this because this is me in my genius mode when I get crazy. And I don't like people seeing me like this. I really don't because I look crazy. I know I do. When the BBB becomes leaky, immune cells and inflammatory chemicals that normally stay in the bloodstream can reach neural tissues. That state is called barrier dysfunction or BBB permeability. It can happen in severe infection or sepsis, high blood pressure, traumatic brain injury, chronic systemic inflammation, certain neurodegenerative disease, prolonged exposure to strong oxidative or inflammatory stress, pollutants, smoking, alcohol misuse. How neuronal death relates. If permeability is prolonged, microglia. Those are the Jalel cells. See, I knew it. It's all connected, and I got it because that jab, you guys, has affected the Jalel cells and the glymphatic system. So the glymphatic system is the system in the brain that detoxes the brain. When the Jalel, and I'm not a doctor, so this is just what I've learned, how spirit has taught me. The Jalel cells are attacked. That's why we're seeing people get the glioblastomas. My stepfather, not my stepfather-in-law, died of a glioblastoma. His son died of a glioblastoma, all within months of each other. Perfectly healthy, and it went down fast. They went down fast. His son was in his fucking 40s. He was barely 63. It's the Jalel cells. Our brains are not detoxing. They've corrupted our computer. They've corrupted our fucking interface, haven't they? And then they told us that we were just neurodivergent. Isn't it cute? You're just neurodivergent. You're just quirky. No, it's brain damage. It's fucking brain damage. That's what I've been saying. It's slow, intentional, deliberate brain damage. And then they give us the words to pretend it's something else and to make us feel good about it while we're literally being hurt on purpose. I'm getting mad. If imbalanced, the injured neurons and synapses. Most brains repair small leaks quickly, but chronic inflammation can accelerate neuronal loss in sensitive regions such as the hippocampus. Vaccines, large clinical and post-marketing studies have not shown, fuck off. Air pollution, heavy metals, pesticides, and solvent exposure can contribute to oxidative stress that in high chronic doses weakens barriers integrity. Frequency, systemic dysregulation as metaphor. If the BBB is electrical in the sense that it maintains voltage differences across cell membranes, anything that alters ionic balance, stress hormones, inflammation, or metabolic issues can change that electrical stability, producing a feeling of static or noise. You can think of it as frequency disruptions as biochemical and electrical imbalance within the barrier's gatekeeping system, not as external broadcasts. Grounded steps, I don't care. Okay. I never realized myelin could be too thick. I just thought there was a problem when we're losing that myelin sheath. So the myelin is a multi-layer coating of fatty membranes wrapped around the axons by special cells. Oh, these are the oligodendrocytes, which I brought up, right? Us in the Wordle Collective, we have talking to do. We have a lot of talking to do today. Okay. In the central nervous system and the Schwann cells in the peripheral nerves, the job are to electrically insulate the axon, make nerve signals travel faster by salutary conduction, and provide metabolic support to the neuron. When myelin becomes abnormally thick, overmyelation or hypertrophic myelin is rare, but it can occur in certain genetic or metabolic conditions where myelin production and turnover is dysregulated. The sheath can also appear thick when damaged layers fail to clear and new ones keep forming. If the sheath is too thick, the spacing between myelin nodes can become distorted, slowing conduction. Right, that's what I was saying, dampening something instead of speeding it. Axons have reduced flexibility and impaired nutrient exchange. The nerve's timing signals lose messages may arrive late or irregularly. In severe cases, axonal atrophy can follow because nutrients and waste can't move freely across the Jalel axon interface. Oh, I have a lot of studying to do. I have a lot of, okay. Is this happening in all of us? Yes, to some degree. The amygdala has been attacked, the DMN. It's all in our brains. Let me see if I can do something real quick before I get off because I have to go. I have a 9:00 live for Nourish. All right. And we'll continue talking about this and doing some more of this energy work. You guys, close your eyes, please, everyone. Please, quick. I don't have much time. I need everyone to open their crown. Let me into your brain, please. Let me look at that amygdala. I want you to imagine me standing right in the middle of your brain, 1 foot on each hemisphere. Balance. Oh, that's something, isn't it? I'm not even sure what I'm doing here right now. Oh, something is starting to balance. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, it's at least a little bit of start. Let me learn more and then we'll do more energy work for sure. Open your eyes. Let me know. Let me know if you guys felt anything. I feel a lot. I feel a lot. Okay. I need to get off this daggone live. I need to get off of this. I felt that too. Okay. 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 Okay, okay. All right. All right, you guys. I'll be back in the morning for those who are just on the live and we'll keep talking. And those who are here, we'll see each other plenty today. So we have more work to do. Yeah. Okay. All right. And love you guys. I love you guys very much. Let's keep researching together. Bye. You guys, I'll see you guys in a minute. In love.